on the run.
Like, for example, usually people will be scared of saying like, oh no, I don't read books. You know what I'm saying? Because like everyone has told you since you're a fucking kid that you gotta read. So I've always done the complete opposite to what they told me. So when they ask me, hey, Llados, like, what shall I read? I'm like, I haven't read a book in my fucking life. I'm not gonna read it right now because I hate it. I hate reading, and you know, he also doesn't like to read. You don't need to learn reading, and actually I feel like reading is the worst way of learning because it's outdated. You know, something to be in a book, it has to go through writing, publishing, all that shit. You know, so like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something that is just new right now, you're not getting it. So at the end of the day, learn the way that you want to learn, but he likes to learn like through visual videos, social media. I'm the same way. I learn through videos, I learn through YouTube, I learn through like audiobooks, you know, like everything is for me, it's easier. Like I'm doing cardio in the gym and I'm listening to something. Well, instead of wasting 40 minutes, I'm like listening to something and doing some work, right? Okay, let me see another good question I have here. Okay, what importance do you give to networking, and how do you do it? Do you go to events, meetings? Do you have any advice? So how important for you is networking, and how to do it?
I think networking is for me is really important because I meet my clients there. So like I say, you never know who you meet at a networking event, and you know, a lot of people are like close-minded, but if you go to these events and meet the new people, actually shake someone's hand and like ask them what they do, it's gonna open up your mind. One of my things that I went to kind of change my mindset was that I went to a Grant Cardone event in Miami in 2019. There was about 50,000 people, and all these 50,000 people had businesses. And I was like, if all these people could do it, I could do it too. You know,
that's crazy. I come from Spain. I don't know your country or your guys' country, but dude, in Spain, people are like so skeptical about this, like events, courses, like entrepreneurs. They're like, oh no, like, you know. But like for me, it's just, you say you can go to one event or you can buy one course. There's gonna be shit events, there's gonna be shit courses, there's like shit books and shit everything, but if you get the good one, it can change your life like forever. Like, because the mindset that those people have there is completely opposite to the mindset that you know you walk in like a regular day to day, right?
And I try to put myself in rooms with people that has more money than me, you know?
100%.
Like, you know, for me, it feels like I'm learning something, you know, from that.
With that, I always tell, many people ask me like, hey, also, I want to ask you, if you have to give an advice to them, how do you find like a mentor? How you find someone that's going to teach you something valuable? What advice can you give them?
I think
nowadays, many people complain there's so many like scammers and stuff, which is true. So what tip would you give them to find like a person that's going to give them some value?
I think for you to find someone is find someone genuine and find someone relatable, and do research on them, you know, to see, like, Google them and see where they come from, and like this on the internet there is everything, you know. But in the beginning, if there is a mentor you really like, you know, reach out to them, like, hey, let me work for you for a couple of months for free. You know, if you offer them, or like, you know, if you offer them to, you know, hang out, make sure you're adding value to them, you know, because, you know, like someone like us, you know, someone hit us up, let me pick your brain over dinner. I can buy my own dinner, you know. But you gotta message me with action, you know. And how can you add value to my business or me?
Obviously, you can't just reach out to someone and like try and just grab them, because we know when someone comes to us and wants something, and like that's not gonna work. But totally true, you know. Like I always tell them also, for me, it's so easy to find a mentor. Like, it's first of all, find someone that has done what you want to do. That's the first thing. What do you want to learn? You want to learn to do this? Find someone that has done that, and also find someone that has done that from scratch. If you're coming from scratch, it's not the same thing making money from scratch than making money with money, right? So just find someone that comes from like a similar background to you. If you're starting from scratch, that he start from scratch, you know, make some research that he's real, that he's making his money through that, and mainly for me also that he's making more money than you, because you know, I will not go to mentor someone that's was making like 1/10 of what I'm
Yeah,
doing, because it doesn't make
exactly.
any sense, right? It's like, are you gonna go ask an employee how to become a millionaire? It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ask a millionaire how the fuck he got to that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like common sense
Yeah.
that people don't use it. It's
Yeah.
just, it's pretty easy,
The
right?
same thing with school. They have business class.
Yeah,
But the teacher doesn't have
have a business.
Yeah.
It doesn't make much sense, right? ¿Te tienes que ir ya?
Yeah, mira.
Vale, vamos a hacerlo ya. Okay, we're gonna finish with this one, bro. How do you find opportunity?
I do a lot of research,
Okay.
you know, when it comes to business. I don't like to invest money into, like, you know, there's a lot of scams out there,
Yeah.
you know, like, you know, there's been a, like, you know, crypto is not a scam, but there's other people have projects and
Yeah.
things like that. But I like to look at things for a long period of time,
Yeah.
then I invest my money, you know,
100%.
like, for example, like,
Do your research.
exactly.
The problem with people nowadays is that they just see something new, they put the money.
Yeah.
They don't research it.
Yeah.
They're impatient.
Yeah.
That's how they lose the money.
Yeah, I have to see the numbers, and if I don't, my number one rule, if I don't understand, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
invest.
yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot of people that will DM you, hey, I could turn you 300 into 6,000 next week.
Yeah, don't do that,
those.
yeah.
Because if they're asking for your
Dude,
money,
that's- yeah.
they're making money, so why
Yeah.
not they use their own money to make that, you know?
Exactly. If
So-
you can make $300, 3,000, why are you not making it with your own money? Don't-
Yeah. And you know, like I said, like definitely find someone like a mentor
Okay.
who is willing to, you know, at least respond to you,
Yeah.
you know, in the DMs or however it is how you
Yeah.
communicate. You know, keep talking to them, and then you will know if there's scammers or
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
There's that's a sad thing. You know, I see a lot of people getting scammed left and right.
Yeah.
And I get a call, be like, hey bro, can you get my money back? I was like, you
Yeah,
didn't invest
yeah,
with
yeah,
me, you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
you invested with him. You know,
Exactly,
it's just like
exactly.
it just sucks. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you know I have
But, hey, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I feel like in life you're gonna get scammed or you're gonna
Yeah.
lose money. There's
Yeah.
no way of making it like without losing money.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta minimize it,
Yeah,
right?
you can learn. Sometimes you will learn from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll be sending all